try.
He'll give it a try. Yeah. He improved enough.
Yeah, he's going to give it a try. He's advanced, so he might not go 100%, but he's going to give him we'll see. We'll monitor him, see how it goes.
And Bayless, he was okay. He played the other night, so I could
Yeah, he's fine. He's good to go.
Any other changes or lineup changes? You get to do the same thing every night. Yeah, it's boring.
That's a good thing. Same thing.
You saw them early in the year. Now banged up, obviously, at 5-30. Can you imagine that this team is 5-30?
Play 82 games. This game is funny that way. Things happen, but you have injuries that any team has. You can face with them. Every NBA team goes through them and affects them differently. And it's tough when you have injuries to your star players and they're out for some time. And so, I think Fisher's going to want to figure out what those guys trying to get at a very high level.
Jason, when you took over this team, essentially it was a lot of the same players from last year. But when you look at the turnaround record already from last season to this, what were the areas of concern that you kind of focused on, areas of improvement that you wanted to bring to this team to get them to this point so far?
Well, I think one is being a team. We always talk about maybe the all-stars or the star players, and we forget that you need everybody to pitch in to win. And so when you talk about being a team, we're not built around just one player. And then also sprinkle in playing hard. When you play hard, good things tend to happen, and those guys in that locker room believe that.
Coach, Brandon Knight's pretty much got career numbers across the board. His shooting's improved right across the board. What sort of enabled him to take that next step and raise his game this season?
I think trust. Trust in his teammates. I think understanding where his teammates are going to be on the floor, and also teammates knowing what he's going to be on the floor. I think that's a big thing, that they trust him, and that you can see he's playing at a very high level for us.
Have you given him any pointers specifically on how to run a team?
Well, he's 23 years old, and you want him to go through trial and error. And I think understanding, giving him advice about what I see, it could be differently than what he sees. But I think understanding the biggest thing that they want is that we want him to be successful with his trust in the coaches and also his teammates, and you can see that on the floor. And for me, giving him advice is more or less understanding time in school. Know when to go when a team is struggling or who is going offensively, get them the ball. He's done that for us all season.
Jason, he was upset when he had that 8 turnover game. It was really pretty uncharacteristic. That will occur, but was it good that he was upset like that? I mean, and he still helped you win that night, as I recall.
Yeah, they're not always going to be where you complete. Every quarterback has had interceptions. They're just giving up home runs. It's how what you do after it. And I thought, with that, the turnovers that night, he didn't stop playing. We all had nights, maybe more than 8 turnovers, but we try to find a way to still help the team win. And I think that just shows his growth.
He says he's been a good rebounder, kind of all, but he's taken a better step that way too.
Yeah, he's been rebounding again for our guards. We need that. Being maybe a smaller team at times, we need our smalls to come back, and he's done a wonderful job at helping those guys rebound.
Do you feel like he should be an all-star contingent?
We'll see how the voting goes. I think if you go on numbers, he has a chance, and if your team is winning, he should always be looked upon. So we'll see.
Jason, what's the toughest thing to go what you did from the playing court to the sidelines to what Derek is doing now? I mean, what was the toughest thing?
It's hard because you don't have a uniform on. You can't help. You can't be involved in the play. Your trust and giving the information to your players, hopefully that they can execute it. Understanding your philosophy defensively, offensively. You can show them. As a player, you go out there and show by example. But as a coach, you're trying to get those guys to be on the same page. And so sometimes it's hard. It takes time, and you got to go through the process. And I think he's going through that.
To go from a tough start from like 10 and 21 and then win like 33 or next 46 games last year, is that a once? Even the Nets. Is that like a once in a blue moon type of thing, or do you think teams can look at that and say, hey, we can do it, it's possible?
There's a lot, there's always a lot of basketball to be played, so there's always time to change things around. And in the East, everybody's still eligible to make the playoffs. So your best effort, and then we all play 82 games and feel that you have a chance to make the playoffs. You know, I think everybody's team does. You know, 'cause if you go on a run, you win 3 or 4 in a row, you're right back in it.
What's the hardest thing of getting a team to believe, like after such a abysmal start, like the Knicks right now only have 5 wins. How could the Knicks do something like that?
Oh, I don't. I'm not.
I mean, just a team in general.
Oh, you got your margin of error is slim now. You know. Oh shit! So, I hope that's not a tell by night. You guys are out here hurting my players. But you know, everything has to go perfect. Your margin of error is slim. You gotta beat, you know, the elite teams.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Everything